Bitcoin is stuck in a cornhole in the shape of a triangle, and reckon I'm gonna show you how she's gonna bust on out. You ready to get some Bitcoin? Let's get it. Perhaps that's how I'll begin talking on Saturdays. What we're gonna do here is we have a few triangles that have happened over the last several months, and we're stuck in another one. Volatility, per my videos through this week, will increase drastically. There is a big signal. It will be as big as a signal as what happened here when Bitcoin went to 20K and tricked less sophisticated algorithms. The same signal that's crossing down was being pulled to a cross down here, but then it blasted through it. And so the same signal that took essentially Bitcoin from the 69K second top down to, I don't know, it was a 20K drop. It's the same signal, okay, that I've gone over this week. But there's no reason to guess. This is a perfect example I'm going to prove to you. Don't guess. Just wait. Just wait. Watch. So we're going to go over to this triangle over yonder, over in this cornfield over here, and we're going to check it out on a 15-minute chart, because this is my third time trying to make this video, because I went down to too small of a time frame and couldn't go back that far. So on your chart, don't try it on anything less than the 15-minute chart, most likely. So we're going to go back to February on the 15-minute chart over here, get our time machine out, and here's that handy-dandy time machine over here. Here we go. Time machine. Time machine is the replay button, okay? And let's check it out. So let's check it out from this point right here. And let's get here. So this is moving very, very fast, right? So check this out, watch. That's 15 hours from then till there. So 15 hours. So we could be stuck in here for quite a while. But watch, you're still gonna have plenty of time. So can you see how price is beginning to miss this as support? When it comes back up, it's not using it as resistance yet, but that's your warning sign. If you stop using something as support and then you go below it a little bit, then you're going to use it as resistance most likely. See that resistance, and kablam. And then it breaks down from there. So that's the last time, or second to the last time, that Bitcoin came out of a triangle. All right, that's how price moves. Now, the other one, price went up. So I have an example of both. But did you see how much time you had to adjust? Let's say you wanted to be long because you got a nice higher low here with no resistance coming up, even though you start getting a little weary that it's missing its mark as support. But I mean, it starts doing this and you're trying to go long, right? Well, check over here. Maybe you've been stopped out, or you wanted one more bounce and it never bounced. How much time did you have to adjust before it fell? 10 hours. Don't guess, just wait. You had 10 hours. There's no reason to be guessing. Once you get to the pinnacle of a triangle, there's not a lot of space, and it will give you time. It's gonna give you time. Just stop freaking guessing. Like, there's no reason to guess right now. Here's another one. Over yonder, and this is a soybean field over here, and a cow pasture on the back 40. All right. So in this case, we were dealing with the bottom of this macro box, which goes back to April through June, before Bitcoin made its descent down in November to 15,500. It fell from this box almost exactly a year ago. It was April through June, and the drop happened in June. And this is the meat of the sideways range that price put in back in April through June of 2022. So you can see that this line right here was in play, essentially cutting this triangle in half. So there was a little bit more in play here. So like that, right? And it's nice when something else is in play within the triangle. And then you also had this quarter line of a 7-month long channel. I'm going to draw over it so you can see it. That was also in play. I'll try to make that blue for you so it matches. I'll try to make this red so it matches that. Make it like so. Okay. And now do the replay. So if there are more things in play, don't just look at the triangle only, right? So again, this is the 1 quarter line, 6-month history, and this has a year of price history. Okay. And then let's go. So basic support and resistance. Basic support. So from here to there is 8 hours. You just saw 8 hours in just a couple seconds. So look how much more bored you can be here. Okay, now watch. All of that move, so it went from bottom to top. And you might think, oh my gosh, it happened so fast. Well, it happened fast on this Bitcoin video. But if you go from here to there, that was 5 hours. From there to there, that was 9 hours. So now you're thinking, crap, if this puts in a higher low and sticks that's landing on one of these areas of support, starts using one of these as support, or hell, even use that as support, I need to be long because it's getting ready to break out. Because why? Zoom out, it's getting to the end of the triangle. You see this? No reason to guess. So like we're over here right now and everybody's trying to guess like which way is it gonna go. Like stop it, just freaking wait. You're gonna have plenty of time. You're gonna have plenty of time. Just chill out. And if you're following people like who don't know any better, I mean, you need to listen to other sources of information. Because this is not a time to be guessing. This is not a time to be saying, oh, we're entering a bull market. I mean, that's honestly just, it's blissfully ignorant is what it is. It's simply blissfully ignorant. Or it's, I mean, I'd hate to say it. If you are following people who are still, blindly bullish, they are trying to sell their altcoins to you by getting you bullish on altcoins that they're covering. That would probably be what's happening. Here we go. And I'm showing you how to determine it for your damn self. Okay, so now look what this did. So after this pump, you imagine, well, it got rejected from here. It might use support here or here. How much time did you have to do that? How much time? From the wick high when you're freaking out and going, oh my God, it's breaking out, right? Well, no, it hasn't used anything as support. So 7 hours. So when it came up here, like so, it didn't use this as support or this as support going from the bottom to the top. So the likelihood of it just keep going up and out is unlikely. It's going to get rejected, pull back, and maybe break down or find support and try it again. So watch. I have baby cats in here. I have more cats now. Oh my God. I don't want to talk about it. Oh, wait, it's broke out. I missed it. Actually. You think you're gonna miss it? Okay, watch. Huh. How much time did you have to look at this? You had 1 hour and 15 minutes of finding support. Now let's zoom out. Now, would you have been asleep at 11 a.m.? Or no, that's New York time. So yeah, I would have caught that had I been trading. But so if you're trading in that moment, you had an entire hour to make a position there and see it finding support, not just here twice, but when you thought maybe it's breaking down and you're like, oh man, maybe I want to go short, but I don't know yet. And then it pops back up and you're like, ah, crap, now it's, it looks long again. I'm going to miss it. No, you have an entire hour to look at how it interacts with that triangle. An entire hour. So now we have another one. In this cornfield over here, let's get rid of the replay. Boom. And how much time do we have? I mean, it might be a couple days. It might be around the weekly closure or Monday. It might last until Wednesday, maybe. So right here is, the FOMC minutes are going to be announced about right. Actually, I'll do it exactly. You might put a vertical line on your chart for New York time, 1400 hours. Yes, New York, 1400 hours on Wednesday. Okay? Because here's one tricky thing though. If it gives a signal one way or the other, similar to how you just saw, and then when price is crossing this vertical line this way, because price will be going like this, it'll cross through it. If you see it turn on a dime, that means it might have been a fake out because those minutes could swing price the entire opposite direction. And that did not exist in the last two. In the last two triangles, there was not a high impact economic event happening at the end of the damn triangle. So in this case, you might get a fake out, but the way you do that is if it starts breaking out, up and out, then you go long with, and you aggressively get stops like tight to price. So you try to make it so you are in a risk-free trade as fast as possible, especially as you're seeing price approach that line right here. This is, I mean, I'm almost giving you VIP level content because I'm trying to help out YouTube here, okay? Up here in this Bitcoin. But I just don't want you all, I mean, I haven't been looking at what other YouTubers say in a few months, and honestly, that was the right choice because, whoa, I did a little bit of research like what are other people in crypto viewing and what type of content is out there, and oh my God, it's horrible. It's so bad, everybody. Like, it's so horrible. Like, is anybody else trying to teach you this type of stuff? Now, I typically don't want to teach, show YouTube this type of thing, but I honestly feel bad for most people trying to look at crypto on YouTube. It's bad. So if you're new and you learned something, here's where you hit subscribe and hit the damn bell for all alerts, because most of the people you're watching, I mean, a lot of the sources, I mean, I don't know. I feel bad for you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. This is how price moves. This is what you can watch out for. But this triangle might have a fake out because of that high economic event. And up here in this, up in our cornfield, up here in our back 40, we have live events. This was my schedule from last week, coming out from my dad's funeral. I had to bury my dad, unfortunately. But and I gave an analysis on Monday, not knowing any of the economic news and all that stuff. And I still got the analysis right, sideways through Friday, and that's exactly what happened. So I will see y'all next time. Stay safe. Don't guess, just wait. Peace.